What's up, YouTube family? In this video, guys, I'm going to be breaking down Monday Night Football. We got Bills, we got Jets. But first, we're going to recap a little bit about how we did this weekend. All right, it was a big weekend for us, a lot of wins, especially on Saturday with college football. Today in the NFL, right, if you guys don't know right now, it is Sunday, October 13th. In the NFL, we didn't do great, but we didn't do bad. We still profited, but not as much as I wanted to. I wanted to get two big wins in a row, two big, huge days in a row, but nonetheless, we did not lose money. We just didn't profit as much as I would have liked. I'm going to be going over a little recap of the weekend, as well as a pick against the spread for the Jets-Bills game, and a little bit of player props at the end of this video. If you guys want to skip past this intro and skip past the recap, that's fine. You can get straight into the picks. But if you do want to listen up, guys, my VIPs all cashed with me this weekend. If they put in the plays, I gave them to the VIPs, and I cashed. I'm up. Hopefully you guys are too. If you're in those VIPs, guys, listen up. 21 units we were up on Saturday. We were up 2 units today. Like I said, today wasn't really a huge day for us. I wanted to win a lot more. Just being up 2 units doesn't really make me incredibly happy, but it is not a losing day, which is also good. But on Saturday, guys, up 21 units, that's a damn big day. If we can do that multiple weekends in a row, we're going to have a huge season. So you guys that got in on the VIP, or even if you just got in on the free 5-day pass that I do on the VIP, that's what I like to do. I like to win you guys money before you ever pay me anything to buy my picks. Right? Everybody knows, if you watch my channel, I sell picks. That's what I do. I give out these free pick videos so you can get a little bit of a taste of what I do. But I sell picks and we win. All right, the free pick video today, just for added bonus, it cashed. It was Cortland Sutton to catch a touchdown. He did. It was rushing or receiving touchdowns, but more than likely it was going to be receiving. He got a touchdown. Quentin Johnston went under on his longest catch at 16.5 yards. So we won that one, won the free play. I like to give out free winners, guys, so that you can see what we're doing here. But the VIPs, you all got all my plays for the weekend, and those of you that got the 5-day pass, hopefully I won you guys a lot of money just in the 5-day pass already. I know a lot of you guys signed up yesterday morning on Saturday morning, so you got the college picks and the NFL picks. We still got more to go. That's only 2 days. You got 3 days left of free picks. We're going to try to do it again on Monday Night Football, just like we did last Monday. So I'm going to go over the Jets and the Bills game. If you guys aren't in, real quick before I move on, if you aren't in that free 5-day pass, there's a link in the description down here. It says free and VIP picks. If you click that and click on the VIPs, in there's a 5-day option. Use code SCRIPT and you're going to get that 5 days completely free. There's no gimmicks. I don't bullshit people. I don't try to do too much where it's like, do this for me and I'll do this for you, that type of thing. No, I sell picks. I want to prove to you that I can win. So the 5-day pass is just free for 5 days. Okay, use code SCRIPT. I'll get you that. A lot of people buy the 5-day pass like after they use the code and get it for free. They'll want to re-up it and just buy 5 days here and there every once in a while. Kind of depends on what they like to do, but it is free. Code SCRIPT, like I said. Let's get into the game, guys. Like I said, we got Bills, we got Jets, we got Monday Night Football. Big game, right? This is a division game. Jets are sitting at 2-3. The Bills are sitting at 3-2. A division game like this early on in the season can mean a lot later in the season, especially when there's 2 teams like this that are tight. What do you guys think? Are the Bills a better team? Are the Jets a better team? I don't think we've seen each of these teams' true colors yet. The Jets sitting at 2-3, I do believe they're a better football team than what they're putting out. That's just my personal opinion. I think that they haven't got off to a hot start. They made some changes, right? They fired Robert Saleh. They demoted Nathaniel Hackett. They got a new offensive guy calling the offense. Special teams coach is their interim head coach. So a lot of times when you get a new head coach in or an interim head coach in, the other team doesn't really know what the game plan is going to be, and the players are playing for something. They're playing for their new coach, trying to get their new coach that first win. So the Jets could be on a high right now. They could come out fired up. The Bills, they're trying to stay with a winning record. They drop this one, they go to 500. They had a great start. I think the Bills are going to struggle in the back half of the season. The reason I say that is they don't have great receiver play right now. Khalil Shakir's a dude. I like Khalil Shakir a lot, but he's hurt right now. He's questionable for tomorrow. I hear he's going to be playing. If he's playing, great. Josh Allen will have him as an option. Dalton Kincaid, I think, is a top 5 tight end. He's a great option for Josh Allen. Keon Coleman, you guys know how I feel about him. I did a lot of videos on him over the summer. And pre-draft, I coach wide receivers. So I watch a lot of tape on wide receivers and break down their technique and how they read coverages, how they adjust to coverages, and how they adjust their routes. And if they're actually running their routes according to scheme, Keon doesn't do any of that well. I'm not big on Keon Coleman. I think Josh Allen would have benefited way more from a guy like Xavier Legette, Xavier Worthy, Ricky Pearsall. I mean, obviously, Ricky Pearsall got shot. He hasn't played yet. That's just a freak thing. Hope he's doing all right. Hope he's almost all the way better now. But Josh Allen doesn't have a lot of weapons out there. So it's kind of a bummer for him. But we're looking at the bets here. The line opened at Bills plus 1.5. Opened at Jets minus 1.5, actually. So the Jets were favored in this one. They are home. Now they're a home dog, though. The line moved, and the Jets are plus 1. Bills minus 1. So when a line is at plus 1 or minus 1, it's a pick 'em. You pick the winner or loser. Don't bet on the spread, because if you bet Jets plus 1, it's minus 110 odds. Okay, so they either push or they win. You're not really getting much value for that minus 110 bet, because if you bet Jets money line, it's plus 100. So if the Jets win and you bet Jets plus 1.5 or plus 1, minus 110 payout, you're gonna win $110. You're gonna win $100 on a $110 bet. If you bet Jets money line at plus 100, you bet 100, you win 100. So you're saving, it's $10, right? When we're looking at $100 plays, I always use $100 for easy numbers. You can figure out your unit from there. But the money line is kind of a wash on this game. It is interesting, though, how it opened up at plus 1.5 for the Bills, and now the Bills are a 1-point favorite. Well, the public bet 65% on the Bills. That's what the line's supposed to do, right? It's supposed to go from, if the Bills are the dog and everybody's betting on them to win, it's supposed to move towards the Bills' favor. That's what it did. The money is almost dead split. It's 53% money on the Bills, 47% money on the Jets. This one I'm not going to touch. Like I said, just doesn't make sense with it being a 1-point spread. But the one I like is the money line. It's a pick'em game, right? Plus 1 for the Jets, minus 1 for the Bills. And we've got 82% of public bets on the Bills for the money line. And that means, or that turns into 86% of the money on the Bills on the money line. Anything above 80% on one side makes me look at it a little bit deeper. It kind of triggers my hinky bell, if you will, because Vegas in the sports books, they don't want to lose 80% of the money that's put on that play. So I'm going to actually take Jets money line. Just going to put that out there. That's my pick for the sports books. Jets money line. Call me crazy. Everybody said I was stupid for taking Oregon, and Oregon went out and won. So I really like Jets money line. They're a 1-point dog, and they're at home. Home dogs are always something I look at. Pick'em games are always something I look at, meaning it's only a 1-point spread. And then I look at where the money's at, and the Bills have 86% of the money going their way on this money line play. That's not going to happen, guys. Vegas and the books are not losing 86% of that money. And we do this all the time. If you follow my channel and you tail my plays, you know that we won the Alabama money line against Georgia. Same type of bet. We won Oregon money line against Ohio State this last weekend. Same type of thing. We won LSU money line this past weekend. Same thing. We actually parlayed Oregon and LSU together. That was a big, big win. Huge win right there. I also took Oregon straight just by itself, but parlayed it with LSU. So VIPs, I know you got that one. Let's freaking go. That was a big win. So we're going to take Jets money line, and that's why, because all that money is over there on the Bills. Vegas, I keep saying Vegas, but it's not just Vegas anymore. It's sports books in general. They juice up one side so that everybody picks one side. They want everybody to pick one side so that the side that they really think is going to win is going to hit on the other one, on the other side of it. Okay, that's how these books work. They juice it up and say, hey, bet right here. Bet this pick. Knowing the other pick is more likely. They do that to us all the time. But it's a war against the damn sports books, and we're the army. Join the army, guys. We're winning. We're beating the books. We do it every freaking weekend. So let's move into the player prop side of things now. I got a few different props here. We're going to go with 3 different picks, and I'm doing these on BETR, guys. You've seen it at the bottom of the screen this whole time. BETR, $200 deposit match if you use code SSWIN. That's free money. Take the free money. Don't miss out on that. If it doesn't matter if you want to use my code or not. I'm not going to beat around the bush. Yeah, I get a little bit of a kickback when you guys use code SSWIN. I'm giving you guys these picks. That's what I do. I give out these free picks to earn my keep, to earn your business, and have you use my code on the app. But it's a win-win-win, right? I win because you guys use my code and I get a small kickback from it. It adds up over time, and it's worth it for me. You win because you get $200 free if you put in $200. So whatever you put in initially is what they're going to match. And then BETR wins as well. They get a new customer, and I really like their app. It's fun. It's easy to use. So that's why I'm putting these in on BETR. Plus, it's giving us a great payout. We're going to get 5x payout on these 3 picks. So the first one's Dalton Kincaid. His line right now for receptions is set at 3.5. We're hitting the over. Here, I'll dive into why. In his last 9 games, okay, 9 games here we're looking at. 7 of those 9 games, he's gone over this on the road. So when they're on the road, his last 9 games, in 7 of them, he's gone over it. They're playing on the road tomorrow, tomorrow, Monday night, in New York. And I think he's going to stay consistent with this one, guys. I'm taking the over on this. Looking at a graph here of Dalton Kincaid. I'm sorry I'm not sharing my screen right now to show you guys this, but I'm looking at his graph over those last 9 games, and 4 receptions is the lowest he had to go over. That was 1 time. The rest of them are 5 or higher. There was 1 game he actually had 10 receptions. He did have 1 last December against the Chargers on the road, and then in October 6th at Houston, just last week, he had 2 catches on the road. Kincaid's Josh Allen's biggest weapon right now. If they want to win this game, he's going to throw the ball to Dalton Kincaid. Expect him to have probably 5-6 catches. That's my prediction. That's what I think he's going to have. So I'm taking Dalton Kincaid over 3.5 receptions. Then I'm moving into Josh Allen on his rushing yard line. It's set at 33.5 yards. So in 7 of his last 9 games, doesn't matter road or home, he's gone over this. He's averaging 46.3 rushing yards per game over those last 9 games. This does date back to last year, so this is not all 2024. This is including some of the 2023. It's his last 9 games that he's played. All right, so looking back all the way to Christmas last year, he had 44 yards that game. He's gone above 44 yards in every other one until September this year. He had 39 yards in one of those games. He did have 2 rushing yards against Miami, and he had 21 against Baltimore this year. Both of those were under, pretty significantly under. That's a significant amount. But like I said, he's averaging 46.3 yards. His line's at 33.5. I like the over here. We're actually going to get it at 32.5. I keep saying 33.5 because that's what it is, consensus across the books. But on BETR, we get it at 32.5. So that's why I locked that one in on BETR. Another reason, compare the sports books, compare the daily fantasy apps. If you're a daily fantasy guy like this, make sure you're getting the best lines for you. If you're taking the over and one book has it lower than the other, use that book that's got the lower one. Play it in your best interest. That's going to get you the best payout and make it easiest win for you. Okay, that's why I compare lots of books and I give you guys the best picks. You don't have to do it on these free ones because I do it for you. But if you're putting in your own picks, compare across the books. Make sure you're getting the best lines. And then the last pick, guys, we're going to go with Breece Hall. We're going to go with his receiving yards. And his receiving yards line is set at 25.5. That's what it is on kind of consensus across the books. That's what we're getting it at on BETR, 25.5. He's predicted right now to go, where did it go? I had a prediction pulled up here. Let me get it back up for you. There it is. He predicted to go for 37 receiving yards based on whatever algorithms this website uses. But 37 receiving yards as a projection against a 25.5 yard line, that's positive 12 points for us, right? So in his last 10 games, he's gone over this in 6 of them. So that's 60% in his last 10, guys. If we're going to look at just this year, we played 5 games on the season so far. The first 3 games, he came out hot. He had 39 yards receiving, 52 yards receiving, and 29 yards receiving. The last 2 games, he had 14 in each of those games. So he did kind of go down a little bit. I think Breece bounces back and he goes over this against the Jets. Against the Bills. He plays for the Jets. But that's my prediction. That's also the prediction using AI algorithms that he's going over this for 37.5 receiving yards. He's going over that 25.5, guys. That could be one screen to him, really. Brees is one of the better receiving backs in the NFL, so that's why I'm taking it. Like I said, 3 out of the last 5 games on the season. The last 2 he went under it, but I do think Brees bounces back. There's your picks, guys. We got Josh Allen over 32.5 rushing yards. Dalton Kincaid over 3.5 receptions. And then Brees Hall over 25.5 receiving yards. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you for watching. Like I said, guys, if you're not in on the VIPs yet, we had a big day. Up 23 units over the last 2 days. On Saturday and Sunday. Not a great day in NFL today, but college football Saturday was unbelievable. We absolutely bent the sports books over and got ourselves some money in the pocket. So if you're a VIP, comment down below. Let me know how much you won. Let me know if you tailed, if you got in on that 5-day pass early enough to enjoy Saturday with us. If not, get in on it now, guys. The 5 days, it's going to be, if you get in on it in the morning when you're seeing this video, that's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Usually I have all my college football picks posted on Fridays, so you'll get in with us to see all those plays that we're going to have in for Saturday. We got some big games next Saturday. Number 1, Texas versus number 4, Georgia. That's going to be the biggest game. College game day is going to be there. Hit that subscribe button, guys. You'll get all my free picks. Hit the little bell. You'll get them sent straight to your phone. Notifications. I appreciate all the support. Drop me a like. Anything I can get for support on this channel, guys, I really appreciate it. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart. I do this for you guys, so I seriously appreciate all the support. I like to keep in contact with all my subscribers, followers, whatever it may be. I can't respond to everybody, but I respond as fast as I can to as many people as I can. And if you follow me or subscribe to me, you know this is true. So hit that subscribe button. I'll see y'all next time. Thank you. Have a good night.